Thank you to About the Memories Travel for sponsoring this video. We'll share more about them later.
Hey, and welcome to a new vlog. If you're new to the channel, I'm Sarah. The other half of Adults at Disney is Jeff, and right now we are on the Disney Dream. It is a really early morning and we are making our way over to Amsterdam for today. We have a lot of really fun things planned in Amsterdam and here on the ship. We can't wait to share it all with you, and it's time for an adventure. Before we head to port, we're gonna go see if there are any characters to meet. The app does list the different activities and characters that are available, so there are a few listed for today. We're curious if they have any unique outfits that are specific to being here in Europe. So we're gonna do that first and then go grab some breakfast.
First up, we met Goofy, and he had a really short wait, and we were very excited because the characters are in special European outfits, so it's really fun to be able to see these unique outfits on the cruise. We then went upstairs, and Minnie also had a short wait, maybe only 5 minutes, so it was fun meeting her as well. We also noticed that there were some characters that were wandering around some of the upper decks, so we headed upstairs and next up went to say hi to Donald. I was wondering, do you have any good European dance moves you've learned while over here? European dance moves. Oh, that's a lovely one. It looks great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Donald. You're wonderful. Multiple duty because the husband left to go eat breakfast, and I'm like, no, I have to go say hi to Daisy first. Right, he should be here. I agree. Well, thank you so much, Daisy. I cannot believe how many characters we have met this morning. Here's the line from Mickey. It's still only about 5 to 10 minutes, but if you're looking to meet Disney characters on your cruise and there's morning meets available, we definitely recommend them. Are you gonna go have some fun today?
Oh my goodness, absolutely.
Yeah?
See all the
Sights. Perfect. Thank you. Oh yes, we're gonna go see some as well. We're gonna go to Amsterdam.
Oh, that would be lots of fun.
Yes, we are so excited. While I was meeting the last couple of characters, Jeff headed up to Cabanas to get some breakfast. Cabanas is a buffet style, so you can just go up and grab whatever you want. And we are getting closer to our port, so I met him back at the room. He grabbed a plate to go, and I was able to eat it here on our balcony. We now are going to get ready and set for our day. We're able to get off the ship at 11 a.m. and we have a port adventure with Disney for that. And here's just a look at our drive into Rotterdam. It's really nice. I actually think our cruise might be one of the first times that Disney is docking here in Rotterdam, and we are really, really looking forward to today.
We are outside of the Walt Disney Theater this morning. We are heading to shore in Amsterdam. Well, I guess we're actually heading to shore in Rotterdam and taking a bus to Amsterdam where we're gonna have a day tour there. We're really excited to go check that out. We're gonna head inside now, and in about 5 minutes, we're gonna head to Amsterdam.
We booked our port adventure with Disney before our cruise, and the port adventure is a bus that will take us from the Disney cruise ship docked here in Rotterdam to the center of Amsterdam, and then it will bring us back here later tonight. The excursion is called Amsterdam on Your Own, and it costs $79 per adult. We got led off of the Disney cruise ship and they took us to our bus. And again, this is going to be our bus that will bring us to Amsterdam, and then later today will bring us back here. We just made it on the bus, so we got to port at 11. We grabbed our stickers, went through security, and now we're on the bus. It's about 11:45, took a little bit of time getting there, and then the bus ride should be about an hour, and then we'll be in Amsterdam.
So we are now in Amsterdam, and we hired a private tour guide for us and our group. We started out down by the water. We're heading up now towards the train station. You can hear the train in the background. We're gonna head to the city center, grab some food, and just explore for the day.
We are doing this cruise with us and 6 other friends, so there's 8 of us adults here in total, and this is Frank, who is our guide today. He is taking us around Amsterdam. He's gonna share a bunch of history and facts throughout the city. One fun thing we just learned was the building behind us is one of the oldest non-religious buildings here in Amsterdam. It's from 1488, and it was originally the main entrance to the old city.
So there are about 900,000 people living in Amsterdam and over 1 million bikes, our guide said, because first off, cars are so expensive here and there's not enough parking, and because most people own more than one bike because they get stolen so often.
We have been learning so much information, and our guide also pointed out this chocolate shop. We have massive sweet tooth, so we were excited to go in and give a couple of them a try. We just tried 4 of the chocolates. So Jeff went with a cranberry and a raspberry. I did the sweet pepper, and then this is rhubarb. So I'll give it a try. Let's see.
It is really good.
So far, this tour has been amazing. We've seen a bunch of sites, we've seen some historical areas, we grabbed some great chocolate we're gonna eat later. Our tour guide's name is Frank. We booked him outside of Disney, so we did not book this tour with Disney. I will put a link down below if you're interested in checking him out. Price wasn't too bad. It is a private group. He picked us right up in the middle of Amsterdam, and he's gonna drop us off there at the end. Highly recommend him so far. We're gonna continue on exploring some more of Amsterdam. Those pulleys and hooks up there are because the stairways are so narrow in these apartments that when you move homes, it's not able to actually use the stairways to move anything up or down. You actually have to lift them up and go through the windows.
We just stopped for one of the popular snacks here in Amsterdam, and I say snack, but he said they actually eat it as like a proper like meal almost, and it is French fries. We went with the recommendation of our guide and got an Orlo, which is going to be mayonnaise, peanut butter, and onions. So we'll give it a try when it comes out. Before we get back to more fun, I just wanted to take a moment to quickly talk about our sponsor for this video. About the Memories Travel is an amazing travel agency, and they have a bunch of specialists who can help you plan your next vacation. We have personally used them for our Disney trips, and they can help answer any questions that you have and also keep eyes out for great deals. The best part is that they are gonna have all of their services available at no cost to you, so you can contact them with all of your questions and they're to help for no additional cost. If you'd like to contact them for planning on your next trip, please click the link below in our bio. All right, now it's time to head back to the fun. All right, we just got them. This is a large, so it is very big. Let's see, we'll give it a try. Okay, that's amazing. It is so good.
Our guide also showed us these heated food vending machines, and you can just touch like an Apple Pay to it, and it will open up whatever item you want. And here he got a croquette that we all got to try.
We just made our way over to the flower market, so they're all greenhouses behind me. Our guide just said that there is a lot of like souvenirs, you can buy like flower bulbs and that kind of stuff to bring back, but we'll walk through and share a little of that with you next.
Our guide mentioned that this front stall here at the flower market is the prettiest, and it did have a ton of flowers. The other stalls here did have more of like souvenir items, but a few of the people in our group wanted to grab some souvenirs, so that was perfect. And then also in this area, there was a small shop that had stroopwafel, which we really wanted to get. This is going to be like a thin waffle that has a buttercream type center or like a soft caramel type center, so we're gonna give that a try.
We just stopped and got fresh stroopwafel, and I love sweet items, so let's say. That's very good.
With this port excursion, we only had a limited time here in Amsterdam, but we are so glad that we did this tour. Frank was able to take us around, and we saw a lot of different things. We learned a ton of information, and of course, we also tried a bunch of food. One of my favorite things we saw towards the end was this bike parking garage, which holds 20,000 bikes. And then he also took a bunch of photos for us throughout the tour, which we really appreciated.
We just made it back to the train station, so this is right near where our bus will pick us up. So our tour is over, but we had an amazing time. Our guide Frank was wonderful. We learned a bunch of history, we got some amazing food, but now we are gonna go catch the bus. It's about an hour, just over an hour maybe, ride back to the Disney ship, and then we have a lot more fun still planned tonight once we get back on.
We made it back to the ship right around 7:30, and the aboard time was 8 p.m. And we first stopped out to the balcony just to get one more look at Rotterdam, and there was a bunch of people out there and they played the ship horn for them. We then had a little bit of time before dinner, so we made our way over to Evolution. In here, they were doing a Disney Tunes trivia, so they would play music here from the 70s, and you'd have to guess what song it is by the really short clip. We will show you some examples of that with some of the answers here next.
Number 7, Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. Oh yeah. Number 10, Pinball Wizard by the what? The Who.
We are now heading down to our dinner at the Royal Palace. This is our rotational dining for the night. And one thing that's really nice about the Disney cruise is that when you have your rotational dinings, your cast members, so the servers that you have, follow along with you. So we're gonna head down there next for dinner.
Royal Palace is located just off of the main lobby atrium space, and this restaurant is going to be themed around the different Disney princesses. Here on the floor when you first walk in, you can see some of the symbols of the princesses that are highlighted inside. And then once you're inside the restaurant, along the walls you will find artwork of the different Disney princesses. So there you have Belle, and then when you go along to the side, you'll have Snow White there. And here's just an idea of what the restaurant is like with all of the tables inside. We were located along one of the side walls, and for dinner, we each got an appetizer. So Jeff went with the split pea soup, and I did a salad which had a pear on top. Both of those were really good. And then for our entree, I went with a tofu, while Jeff went with a salmon, which came with a baked potato and some rice.
Dinner was good. I actually really enjoyed my tofu entree, and Jeff liked his chicken. It was just very simple. We didn't stay for dessert because we wanted to come up and do this Disney General trivia. We'll see how we do. So we've never won any of the trivias on the cruise ships, but maybe tonight is our night.
As you can probably tell, we love going to these trivias. So here this one is Disney trivia, whereas obviously earlier we were at the one which was music. And here's just a look at some of the questions. Again, if you like trivia, these events are really fun on the cruise.
We just finished up trivia and it was really fun. We did pretty well, but we did not win. So sometime we'll win a trivia here on the Disney cruise. But that's gonna do it for us today. We had a really fun day. We have a lot more fun still coming up on this cruise, but thank you for following along with us, and we can't wait to bring you on our next adventure.